Earlier this hour, we introduced you to a new space in downtown Champaign ready to tempt your taste buds, but they're also ready to wet your whistle.
Back now are Ian Netting and Doug Hodge from the Space Restaurant and Venue. All right, guys, I missed out on the first one, but this looks pretty fancy. But of course, we got to have something to wash it down with. What kind of drink are we making?
Yeah, this is a curious little concoction that many know from a couple of TV series, but I believe Doug's friend in the military introduced us to this thing.
Yeah, the spaghetti. It's Miller High Life beer with a little shot of Aperol and a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice.
Okay, so no glass required. We just pour it right in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Why
Yeah,
bring
it just
dishes
looks real
into
pretty.
it?
Yeah, no, I know. Don't dirty a dish.
Yeah, right? That makes it easy.
We are all about easy cleanup there. So tell me about your friend that introduced you to this. That sounds cool.
Yeah, so he was stationed over in Italy for a little bit and said he went to a dive bar and they were just raving about it. And he was kind of lucky to find Miller High Life in Italy, but they just drank this like all the time. So
Interesting.
nice like summertime. I know we're getting into fall season, but it's still good.
Well, yeah, a little taste of Italy right here.
Yeah.
in Champaign.
Authentic, classy Italy. That's what you think when you think the space.
Okay. So aside from this drink right here, what other drinks can people find on your menu?
We definitely have a full cocktail list, and we use a lot of these. We brought some bottles, you can look at what we got going on. Most of our liquor, like 90% of our liquor, comes from CH Distillery in Chicago or local liquor sources. There's a vodka we carry that's just from Paxton right down the road. So we try to keep our liquor and beer local, except for, our cosmopolitan Italian drinks.
Yes.
But yeah, so so good quality liquor of all kinds, and I believe there was another Google review that referred to our drinks as creative and strong.
Oh, so it's a heavy pour.
Maybe. That's for you to find out.
Yes. How heavy of a pour, though, do we need to go on the sauce up here in the front row? Because this is
That's a
kind
great
of how it
question.
all started, no?
That is how it all started. Me and Doug slinging hot sauce at the Urbana Farmers Market. And now we have a full range of sauces, a lot of collaborations with local farmers, and we make all our condiments in-house, ketchup, mustard, barbecue, everything we use at the space we have made and we sell and bottle it. You can still find me around the farmers market sometimes, slinging some bottles. And many people go pretty heavy on the pours. We do have free samples available to everyone for everything. There are a couple sauces that you should not. And I try to warn people, but
Okay, I gotta say, I put this ketchup on literally everything.
Really?
I'm telling you everything, and it's so good.
Wow.
But it is it's got a little kick to it.
There
Got a little
you go.
kick to it.
Okay, we also want to mention you got some great acts coming to the space, whether those be band, open mic night. There's always something going on.
Yeah, there sure is. Yeah, open mic nights every Tuesday at 6. Local talent coming out to, just express themselves. It's a great place for a community to gather like that. But Doug has been big in the punk scene and been booking bands for a decade or something, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and it's nice to bring nationally and internationally touring acts through the area. Next week, the 24th, we have an act called Billy Liar. He's from Scotland. He's doing a U.S. tour and he wanted to swing by. But it's also fun to support the local smaller bands that don't have an opportunity to play bigger venues that often.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, final question. Who's the weirder meat boy?
I think it depends on the day and how many shots of Malort we've had. That's
We're all a little messed up.
Well, very good. That's right. Well, it looks amazing. Very interesting, unique menu items, including these bone marrow French fries. They unfortunately you missed out on earlier, but I'll recap you here coming up in the break.
I'd love
Thank
to
you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
This is fantastic. A great space downtown Champaign for you to check out and frequent. If you want to learn more about this new restaurant, head to CILiving.tv.